So last figure today is this Senjougahara Hitagi figure from Nisei Monogatari. So this is, I believe, 1/8 scale, yes. So we have a good full view of her at the front. There are multiple parts that come with this, so we're going to be taking a look at that as well, though I definitely want to keep her in her long hair version. So we've got some nice snapshots of what her short hair looks like, the extra part of the water that she's pouring out to the floor, and I love how they do this change here. So we've got her with her long hair, the other hand that you can have where she's pointing with some of the water coming off her finger, and with the handcuffs. And we do get some nice little snapshots out the side where you can look at her. So with that in mind, let's get this open so we can take a look inside. And this one is by Kotobukiya. I've seen some very good reviews on this online already, which is why I really wanted to pick her up. How do I get this open without breaking anything? Here we go. Tilt it on its side so I can get the blister out. I love this on the inside, so you can actually pull this out, I think. Yeah, and this whole section, you can pull it out. It's probably not the best idea to, but they do have all the road signs which come up in the series quite often, which is great stuff. So it looks fantastic. Okay, pop this off to the side. So we do have some instructions underneath. Little plastic bag. It's probably best to get this off with tape with the box cutter as well. There we go. I think this is the basic. Sorry if that's too loud. How to change her hair and her arm and things. So we can get a good idea of what to do when we get this open. I don't think we have tape. Yeah, we have tape. Of course we have tape. Do it the right way, I mean. There we go. 1, 2. It was only on that side, it's just on the ends. There we go. Is there some around here? No, this is just very tricky. Part. There we go. Big pop. Excellent. There we go. Off the side. Right, so we have the extra hair piece. Probably not going to be using that, so I'll probably keep that in plastic for now. And same with this extra arm. And we have the base with the chair. Wow, this looks amazing. Part of what made me want this figure was definitely this base. Like, I love the rubble here and the chair. It's yeah, just very impressive, honestly. Very hollow underneath, but that's fine because we're going to be looking at it from this angle anyway. We've got the figure herself. Wow, look at the paintwork. Ooh, actually wrapped plastic around her head as well. And around a little ponytail. I've been very careful with this. Oh, wow, she looks beautiful. I'm trying to do this so that I'm not going off screen, but it's hard work. This looks fantastic. The colour on this skirt. We'll get to that in a bit. Getting very carried away. This is the one I was really looking forward to. Let's pop this out here. We've got some other bits to get out of here as well. Whoop. Flying on. Put that back in there. They do fit quite nicely, so hopefully they'll stay in. Just in case of getting the tape off these, so I'm going to do that and be back in a moment. So let's take a look at this Hitagi figure. Now the paintwork on her hair is actually very nice. There's some nice shading, especially at the back, which you probably can't get with the camera. like quality. The amazing thing, they've also covered in her shoulder blades, things like this. Some nice crinkles to her skirt and to the top. Some excellent paintwork in that way. The colour of her skin has some nice tones to it. And the base itself has some amazing colours. Like, I didn't realise from looking at pictures or videos of this before, there's some really nice light blue going into a dark blue, perhaps like a purple colour, especially on the back with the rubble and the base. There's some lovely kind of like woodwork. You can tell that this bit over here, for example, is like chopped up wood. And then we've got like the chips on the floor, things like that. The colour of her skirt is this gorgeous kind of like pearlescent white. It's not really showing well on the camera anymore, but it looks amazing. I love the way her hair drapes over her shoulder, and this clear plastic of the water looks great. Looks absolutely fantastic. It's not actually been too hard to clip in, which is one worry I did have. Just amazing. It's actually quite light as well for the size of it. I was expecting it to be much worse because like the size of my hand is like completely going underneath this. I love the way that she's got this like smile on her face, and this is the setup I really wanted. I wanted the handcuffs and the water, and just it's very Hitagi, like the way that they set this out. Looks amazing. So the price of this one was about £55 GP, I think, which is really good considering the quality. Her face, the hair from the side, it looks just fantastic. I love the chair and the way they've posed her with this. So she's leaning back. Just honestly, if you're a fan of the series and want to find a figure that looks good for a decent price as well, with interchangeable parts, there are some seam lines you get from this, which could probably lead to paint problems, but so far out of the box, she looks fantastic. That's all for today. Thank you.